You're not going to believe this shit, but I lost the password.
What password?
The password of the podcast.
Huh?
I keep the password of the podcast, like, sort of in my pocket.
All right.
Written down on a piece of paper. And it's been that way for the past, I don't know, 3 years.
Doesn't seem very secure, but okay.
And then I washed the pants.
Yeah.
With the password accidentally still inside.
Okay.
So we couldn't get into the podcast for 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
6 weeks we haven't done an
well,
episode.
how are we doing it now then?
I remembered.
Just now.
Yeah, it's Yankee Doodle. It turns out.
You didn't remember Yankee? You had that written down on a piece of paper?
No, I had to go through a bunch of...
the words Yankee Doodle.
I was on the horn for 6 weeks with a bunch of people begging and groveling for the password back. They had to give me a clue. They said it was the password in Heavyweights. The Disney Channel movie. But the bottom line is that we're back.
Yeah.
How's this feel?
Oh my god.
What about this, that, and you are back with me, Mitchell, the little, handsome little twerp.
What sweet, sweet music to my ears. The podcast intro song.
I haven't heard the podcast intro song since the last time I recreationally put on one of our episodes. Which is about 4 days ago.
Like, kind of recent, actually.
Sometimes I'll just miss it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Sometimes we'll be cooking, Mitch will be cooking dinner, and I'll walk down and he's listening to our episodes.
I'll do that, like, right after they go up.
He missed me.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to hear my voice.
I miss the old us.
Us from a few hours ago.
Yeah, us from, like, 4 hours prior to that point. Welcome, everybody.
Hello, we're back.
And welcome back to us.
Season 2 of all the space in between.
First of all, after like 3 years of doing the podcast, and also after
we have seasons now.
So that was season 1.
This is
season 2.
Lasted 300 episodes. Yep.
Beautiful intro by Slow Smog. We're back.
We are.
That's great. People are wondering where the hell we've been. People on social media, some of them know. People in our Discord, obviously, know. But we gotta just get right into it. There was a family emergency, and my brother was in the ICU.
Yeah.
And not just on that motherfucker, like, almost died.
Oh God, yeah.
So he was on full life support.
He was
for
continuously almost dying.
It was touch and go for so long. Should we get into it at all, or should we just like leave it at that?
That's up to you.
Let's get into it a little bit, because I'm sure people are fucking curious.
For sure.
My dear brother,
Johnny.
He went to the emergency room. There was a blood clot in his lung. He was experiencing heart failure.
Yeah.
33, right? And then full-blown goes into this thing called cardiogenic shock, which I'd never heard of, but I'm very well-versed in now.
Yeah, we know everything about it now. Yeah, it's been our life for the last month.
Got put on life support, 3 different forms of it, an Impella, an ECMO machine, a ventilator, you know?
Yeah, so like a pump in your lung that pumps your blood in your heart that pumps your blood for you, an artificial lung and heart that like takes your blood out your body and oxygenates it for you, a breathing machine,
the whole thing,
everything.
So he was on the breathing machine for 3 weeks, 3 terrifying weeks, and it's been a lot. It was our everyday. We were living in between phone calls. Yeah. What happens next? What can we expect next? Something has to turn around now. And it feels like I'm living in a miracle. Because, let's get the soundbite ready. Johnny, my brother, is downstairs right now in my house.
Yeah.
Give a round of applause for my brother being downstairs right now in my house. Come on, pull fucking through. We're all super proud of him.
Yes.
He's a weak little guy. Currently.
Mitch is having a fun time right now being the buffer brother.
Being the bigger brother.
The more muscular brother.
First time in my whole life, yeah.
we got him out of the hospital, and he was actually meant to go like live in a like physical rehab center.
Yeah.
But this is America, and it's a horrible hellscape here.
Yeah,
so
I don't know
no one
about
would
the
take his
insurance about this.
insurance.
I mean, we do think it would be best for his overall health.
Yeah,
but
considering he can't fucking stand up by himself right
unfortunately,
now,
you have
but-
Medi-Cal.
Yeah, so we got him instead, and we're very, very happy to be
That
able to
kicked
do
so
that.
much ass.
Yeah.
As soon as I knew that was an option, is he ready? Can he He just woke up. He could barely walk. They're like, he's doing a lot better. We think that he's ready. Just keep him on his medication, whatever. And I mean, we were like, bring him home.
Well, yeah, because we're in the extremely fucking fortunate position to
Be stinky rich. To be absolutely Spotify wealthy.
No.
Okay, what were you going to say?
Well, we do have space in our house for him to be in physical space, but also we have
Money.
We both work from not money.
Okay, what were you going to say?
We both work from home. Like we can be
yeah.
at home all the time.
Yes.
You know, plenty of people are successful and wealthy, but they can't fucking just quit their job and just like be a stay-at-home carer. You know?
Yeah. And it's been, I mean, all jokes aside, you know, the past however long have been hell for everybody. And we're
involved,
just so grateful that he's home. And, I mean, my life is completely turned around. Like, I'm waking up, like, in the morning, and I'm making us both breakfast, and we'll, like, watch a movie together and stuff. He gets his strength back a little bit at a time. I mean, they say for every one, and this is a rule of thumb, but... for every like one day that you're on a ventilator, you take like a week to bounce back
To
from
recover
it.
from that, yeah.
This dude was on it for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
there's just you know, your body builds this like sort of a resilience, just kind of being alive and walking around and stuff.
Just
Even when
slightly
you're
moving around,
really inactive,
talking,
you know,
yeah.
standing up and walking around and breathing and eating, cooking your meals. Is a lot. And when you just don't, it's not just about being inactive. This is when you're on machines that do all of the other stuff for you. I mean, you just
Yeah, your heart's not even beating for itself.
you become so weak.
Yeah.
So now we're jumping through all of those hoops, but I mean, when I say proud, we are so proud of this fucking guy. We are just it's crazy. We even get to just like, because he's walking around now. He's going up and down the stairs. He's taking showers. He's just like walking around.
Yeah, and with great effort, like he's showing a lot of like resilience and like determination, because it's not easy for him to do any of it.
He's got youth on his side.
Yeah, he's got youth, and he's got, you know, the absolute desperation to be better. He's just like, no, fuck this. I'm gonna get stronger. You know. Yeah.
So we all have all the faith in the world for him. And I also just wanted to take a second and say thank you to everybody on Instagram in particular, because when all this shit was happening, I just like, I posted a few stories about it, you know, and just got hundreds of people that are just like, we're right there with you. I'm praying for him. He's in my thoughts every day, like checking up on me, posting on my website, asking questions on my website, sending me DMs. I appreciate every single one of them. I was looking through all, because that was my whole life. I wasn't working. I wasn't, I put everything else like on pause. And again, very lucky to be able to do that. Everything else was on pause. We were doing that every single day, living in between phone calls from the ICU.
Yeah.
Oof. So that's not over yet, but like we're in such a better place now than we were, that I feel blessed every single day.
Oh yeah.
So we're back, baby.
It feels so good to just be able to hang out with him downstairs.
Yeah, I'm watching a lot more movies now.
We're watching a ton of movies because it's pretty much mostly what he can do now.
Yeah, he needs rest.
He's got to be in bed a lot. So.
He walks around, he does stuff, he does a little bit of working out and stuff, but a lot of it is just time. It's just time and staying on his medication, doctor checkups and stuff. So we're trying to stay on top of that as much as possible. Also the pain, because man, when they put him on the life support, I thought they were like, we make a little incision here.
No,
these are gashes. These are fucking deep.
They filleted our boy open.
They filleted the man.
Yeah,
on his legs.
It's so wacky.
Yeah.
Wow. Modern medicine is insane.
Yeah, these are geniuses working with miracle machines. That's what I always say. You know, but boy, they're trying to save people's lives, and they'll do anything to do so, because these things cut them deep. But those will heal.
He had so many tubes and stuff coming out of him that, like, I went with him to the doctor's appointment the other day, and he was like, "Oh, what's this one from?" And the doctor was like, "Honestly, that one, I don't know.
We don't know what that one
There
is.
were so many. I don't know.
He just has these like little
don't
scars
know.
around him, yeah, from just
Yeah.
tubes that were going in and out.
They lost
So-
count.
So yeah, that's been everything. We stopped podcasting.
Yeah.
we were just like this. I'm not going to do all
No,
this.
we were nervous wrecks, obviously, the whole time.
You know, to be serious for a second, to continue being a little bit more serious. You know, when I lost my dad, back at the end of 2019, we continued podcasting. It was kind of one of the things that I was just like, this is just my break. I get to just ignore this thing that's either happening or has already happened, and I get to just sort of ignore it and be myself and
Feel a bit normal for a little while.
yeah, just feeling just normal for like an hour, and then I'll get back to like the crying and the grieving and stuff. But with my brother, all I was thinking was, I can't lose him. You know, I can't, like, because losing my dad was the worst thing that had ever happened to me, but losing my brother would have just been a tragedy. Like, it would have just been like, and I couldn't even be in the headspace to just forget about it.
No.
And it was all we were doing constantly. So yeah, again, just a really, really big thank you to the people in the Discord, to everybody on Instagram, to everybody that reached out, to all of our friends and family who were there with us, offering any kind of help, for all the texts that I got. It was, I mean, I tried to stay on top of every little thing, and I was doing the best that I could, and I couldn't respond to even just a portion of it, but I was just talking to family every single day. And my sister came down. My sister came down and stayed with us. I hadn't seen my sister in some years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were just doing like everything, you know? But again, we're back.
Yeah.
And it feels good.
Yeah, we're back. Johnny's back. He's doing so much better.
Yeah.
Like, we were in a much, much better place. And we're having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very blessed. Feeling good.
We got some emails.
We got some emails.
Do we got some emails?
Yeah. It's been so long since we've podcast that it feels weird to hear you say that.
We got some emails?
We got some emails?
Yeah, we got some emails.
answer?
We can
Yeah.
do some emails. And I should also say that we are an email reading podcast.
Usually, yes.
We're an advice podcast, and we do our darnest to respond. This all just feels great to say, honestly. To respond to your emails and do our darndest to give you some good or just very bad advice. We're not professionals. God knows we're not doctors. Though I could tell you a bit about cardiogenic shock or an ECMO machine if you'd like. But we do answer some emails.
We do.
Would you like to get to one?
Yeah, I don't remember what one we're doing first. Also, we didn't say who was reading whatever.
I got this. I'm confident now in my older age.
Take the wheel, Mitchell.
Are they in the Gmail app?
Yeah.
That's a problem. I don't have that.
No, I've forgotten the it's the heavyweights password. Again.
Can I start out? Yeah, actually, we didn't say who was reading it or what order we're doing it, so I'm just gonna pick this one because I'd like to get it out of the way. This one is called 5133P.
Yeah.
And it says, "Hello, Witch and Willie. No pickle here. Just an excuse for self-promotion since you really did just drop 5133P without any public announcement. Well, I have stumbled upon it, and I can now effectively pretend that I am living my life in a video game with the 8-bit version of all my favorite songs. Also, I would appreciate an auto-reply if you have any good ones. Thanks, this dear listener."
We do have some auto replies.
I like the one that just says, "Thanks for the tip."
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, that one's passive aggressive. Will you send that one?
Yeah, just an excuse for self-promotion. Like, thanks for the tip.
Thanks for the tip, genius. I'll take it.
Okay, I sent it. 5133P. Dropped during
all this. Yeah, they was
So,
scheduled
yeah.
to drop, and then it dropped, and
Yeah.
Okay, so like I was saying, like when I lost my dad, compared to like my brother being on life support, it was just completely different. And I went away, and there was no way that even during something like a new release coming out that I worked really hard on, I was not about to jump onto Instagram and go, howdy everyone, well, new release is out, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
It would have felt so performative.
Yeah, well, especially because you were on Instagram giving people updates about your brother, you know, to just do that in the middle of it would have been like, no. Not just because it would seem performative, because it's like, you're just not fucking even thinking about it.
Not
really. You're
even
like,
considering.
I don't care about that right
I knew
now.
as it was coming up, I was like, oh, sorry. Because I knew, you know, the first week is the most important that people stream, and I just accepted right then. I was like, I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah.
Gonna definitely miss that.
For sure.
It couldn't have happened on a better release, though.
Yes.
Isn't that true?
It is true.
It couldn't have happened on a better release.
5133p is the title that we gave the 8-bit recreation of your album Sleep.
The 10-year anniversary reimagining of my album Sleep.
Because Sleep came out in 2012.
Yes. And now
Which
we're
is
in
a different lifetime.
Yeah, now we're in 2022, baby.
Yeah, 2022. So you made the 8-bit version.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't know what to call it for a while. And then as a joke, I was like, write it in leet speak.
Yeah.
And then we did.
We saw it and we're like, it's beautiful?
Yeah, because we were like, what do we call it? Like, because you were just going to call it Sleep. And I was like, that's going to be confusing.
But I was like, look at the cover.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, but people are like really dumb.
People are like aggressively.
Yeah. So I was like, you were like Sleep brackets 8-bit end brackets, and I was like Sleep : the 10-year anniversary remaster remix recreation version. And no, none of these are good.
We were like honestly trying all of these. We were just like Sleep 10-year anniversary 8-bit edition. Sleep. So we need to. How do we do it? And then when you were like, write it in leet.
Yeah.
It's like
5133p.
Oh, it's fire.
Oh god, it's perfect.
It's beautiful. It's minimal. It's a throwback.
It's Sleep, but it's video game. It encapsulates it perfectly. It's not.
cool.
It's not super long. Yeah. So
it's cool.
that's what it became called.
Also, I feel like 5133p like just rolls off the tongue.
It does. It sounds good to say.
Yeah, it's it just
5133p. Yeah.
It just feels good. 5133p.
Yeah.
It was like a code.
When it did drop, obviously you didn't make a post about it or anything. You didn't put anything on the feed. And I guess a few people just heard it naturally on Spotify. And I remember
I will jump in there and say it actually did pretty well on Spotify.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if I told you that yet, but it did like pretty okay on Spotify.
You did tell me that, yeah.
Okay.
But some of your Instagram...
Sorry, but just more than a couple people.
Okay, more than a couple people,
more than a couple people heard it.
Quite
And
a few people.
You can carry on after this.
Okay.
After you correct yourself that a lot of people heard it.
A lot of people heard it.
And then a couple people.
A couple people on Instagram. I guess didn't kind of know what it was. They're enough of a fan of you to kind of like listen to your new releases, but not to be familiar enough to realize that it's a fun remake of one of your most popular albums.
Yeah, some people online were being like real annoying about it.
Yeah, Mitch was getting comments like, and because you hadn't made a comment about the album, it was just on like your latest photo of a leaf that people were just like, real disappointed in the new release. I don't get it.
It doesn't sound anything like what you would do.
Flat sound.
I don't know if I like this. It sounds like a video game. I don't like this.
And people were like, I didn't think your new album was going to be an ambient release. It's like, first of all, not ambient. Second of all, not an album.
Well, also, there was a post that I archived it now. Yeah. And it was when I was working, because I am working on a new ambient music album.
Yeah.
And I made a post that was like, what if the new Flat Sound full length was another ambient album? Just to see how people felt. And that was like my last post. It was from months ago.
Yeah.
And then when this dropped during all this stuff happening, that was getting a lot of comments from people being like, really love the new ambient album, because they don't know what ambient music is, or 8-bit music, chiptune, the whole thing. One person was particularly annoying, and they like kind of went off on a little paragraph. This is like while we're dealing with like a bunch of ICU shit too. This insufferable little tween comes in and is just like is just like, I hate the album. Like they were just like, when you said you were putting out a new album, I was hoping it would be this beautiful songwriting and with these beautiful lyrics. Even though first thing is that the comment they're leaving the post on was specifically like, what if it was ambient? So even that expectation is you're setting yourself up for disappointment there.
Yeah.
Because I was talking about it. It's so much. And then they went on to explain the new thing sounds like something that some sweaty PC gamer would listen to.
Yeah.
It's
so second of all, offending gamers in our comments.
Excuse you.
Entirely.
My mom's a gamer.
My mom was an Alienware laptop.
My dad was Bill Gates. Yeah, just kind of a tirade, you know?
Yeah, just a lot of people just didn't... And this is what I was saying, like, no matter how obvious you make something... Can you imagine how confused people would be if it was called sleep? Like, yeah.
This one person in particular was so fucking special, though, because they didn't know what ambient music was. They didn't know what 8-bit was. They seemingly didn't know what sleep was.
Which is strange, yeah, because they're enough of a fan to be like, I'm really disappointed.
I'm really disappointed
but not enough to, like...
Know anything. Know anything I've ever done.
Not enough to know what the album Sleep sounds like.
It was pretty bizarre. But yeah, there was a few people like that. And it was a real bummer. Like, you know, while I was dealing with, like, my brother, like, maybe dying, you know, like, it was all of that stuff happening. And I was just like, gotta be offline. Gotta stay offline, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I was also, like, chronically on my phone because I was, like, talking to people. Texting everyone, having,
updating
like,
so
15
people,
phone calls a day, you know?
Yeah.
Oof. Ugh.
But... It did come out.
And then when I actually posted about it, and there was, like, you know, everybody was, like, talking about it.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah,
Everyone was like, this is incredible. I love it. It's so, I can't believe you even did this. Wow, this is so fun.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of texts from, like, friends being like, whoa, I didn't know you were working on this. This is so fun. This is so cool.
It is fun.
So that ruled.
It's fun and it's very well done. I like it.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Hey, anything else?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Sorry, I haven't podcasted for a while.
You want to get to the other question?
Yeah. Let's answer another one. Shall I answer this one?
Go for it.
Okay.
Wait.
Read. What?
Do it. Yeah, do it.
Yeah? Okay. This one is called Flat Sound Merch, Evil Teachers, Awkward Exes, and Middle School Emails. A Story. That is a mouthful. Okay, and it goes like this. Hi, Billy and Mitch. No, read it wrong.
Oof.
Hi, Millie and Bitch.
Whoa.
I recently got into your podcast and I started listening from the beginning when I remembered a really funny and awkward story from freshman year of high school involving Flat Sound Merch. Freshman year, I was this unbearable, awkward, anxious kid who decided to buy herself some Flat Sound merch. I made my final decision on the Sleep t-shirt. At the time, I had one, quote, ex, and it was from a grimy, traumatic middle school, quote, relationship. Him and I just happened to end up in the same friend group, but we absolutely avoided each other and basically pretended the other was a ghost. We had English together, and our English teacher throughout the whole year sat us next to each other every single seating arrangement. It was extremely painful and very mischievous of our teacher. I remember one day we were doing a fishbowl discussion about the classic novel, Lord of the Flies. Normally, I would be too scared to even speak in that class because of my, quote, ex, but that day he happened to be gone. It was right after I received my Sleep t-shirt and I wore it to school with a grey, black and red flannel, black ripped skinny jeans and Converse. I thought it was peak emo fashion. And you were right. Anyways, we're about to start the discussion and oh boy, I was all excited because I was finally going to get points and talk about my opinion. Then, my ex walked in. At first I sighed and was a little disappointed, but then I actually looked at him with clammy palms and sweat beads on my forehead when I realised he was wearing the exact same fucking outfit as me. We both happened to buy the same Flat Sound t-shirt at the same time and style it the same way. That whole class I sat there praying to the Son of God or whatever that our teacher would not say anything. Thankfully she didn't. Anyway, thank you Mitch for causing one of the scariest moments of my life. This is all your fault. P.S. I love you guys and your work. I've been a fan for a while now and I absolutely love the t-shirt. I grew out of it though, so I cut out the front and hung it up. Hashtag DIY forever there, haunting me of my 9th grade English class. P.P.S. How do you like my middle school email? I thought it was appropriate. From Mitch's #1 hater. They did send this from their middle school email. I don't want to dox them.
Yeah, we shouldn't say the middle school
But
email.
it does have to do with being a girl gamer. So
yeah,
that's pretty funny.
It's pretty...
A gamer
Holy
girl
shit,
email.
this email's from my mom. Oh my god.
Okay. This is funny.
So when do you think... What year do you think this was when this happened?
Ooh. I mean, they're talking about it like it was a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
Like it was a bit ago. And they bought a sleep t-shirt. Mm-hmm. Some of my fans don't know what sleep is.
It's proof that some people do know what sleep is. Yeah.
It's an album I did. It's actually about waking up. If you want some lore there.
It has to be somewhere between 2012 and now.
Yeah.
For them to be wearing a sleep
okay,
t-shirt.
look, I'm asking because if it was anything like remotely close to what I would call like the Tumblr era,
Yeah.
you're dressed perfectly.
Oh, yeah,
The ripped skinny jeans, the sleep t-shirt, the flannel.
Oh, yeah.
You're into a little modern baseball. You're into a little flat sound on the side.
I was so almost wearing that outfit the other day when I went out.
It's a sick outfit still.
I had ripped skinny jeans. I had a t-shirt you made, but not a flat sound t-shirt. I had the trans Juggalettes, a Juggalettes t-shirt on.
Yeah.
And a green flannel.
It was cool.
Great fit.
It's a good fit.
It's
good.
It stands the test of time.
The idea that this thing is this fit is so iconic that your ex showed up in it. Ex showed up late in it to really make a statement. It's like the Spider-Man pointing at each other, you know?
Yes.
Right in the fucking classroom. That's so sick.
And then what? He comes in and like sits next to you,
Yeah,
and
has
you're
to
both
sit next
sitting
to
there
you.
looking like fucking identical twins.
Looking like you planned it. Looking like a couple's costume, you know?
A couple's Halloween costume. You both came dressed as like 2015 flat sound.
Yeah, and you're like, oh fucking, I can't believe this. And you look up, the teacher's wearing the exact same thing. Oh my god.
She's a stan.
A fellow stan.
A flat
An
stan.
I exister.
A flat stan.
An I exister sister. Oh fuck.
That's dumb. That's stupid.
It's good. Nothing to say about this other than it's real funny.
It's extremely funny. Thank you for telling us. Yeah.
There's no advice to give. I already told the story a million years ago when I was in high school and I kind of had a cool jacket.
And someone else came in wearing
Not
the same
someone else.
jacket.
His name was Alfonso.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's Alfonso
Of course,
came in.
Alfonso came
Yeah.
in, yeah.
He came in wearing
Yeah.
the same jacket, even though for what might have been a whole month, it had been my jacket already that I got at Hot Topic. And he comes in with a different color of it.
Yeah.
Green.
If only you'd start selling your merch in Hot Topic, this kind of thing would happen more often.
God, if I could
Yeah.
just pen that contract. Please. I want it alongside what probably still is Jack Skellington.
Oh, yeah.
What's in Hot Topic now?
I went for the first time in my life, like, recently.
What's in it now?
This year. Oh, same.
Jack Skellington?
Yes, Jack Skellington.
But is it like full of memes?
Yeah, there's some memes in there.
But is there
But
like...
they're still mostly Jack Skellington.
But is there just like a wall of like band shirts still?
It's half band shirts, and then the other half is kind of a split between anime and memes. Yeah.
I could deal with that.
Yeah.
I could put the sleep shirt there.
What if they put it on the meme section?
They think it's a joke, yeah. Oh yeah. It's like a costume for when you're dressing like 2015 Tumblr. There you go.
Yeah, they had... I mean, I've never been to, old school Hot Topic, obviously. I went literally for the first time in 2022, and also I was by far the oldest person in there, including all the members of staff.
Yeah.
There wasn't... Well, no, actually, because, there are a couple of, teens who, their dad was there, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
But
yeah.
I was the oldest person there who was actually there to,
wanted
buy
to be
something.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. And no, a lot of Jack Skellington, Trip Pants.
Trip pants?
Yeah,
Good.
still. But then there's just a lot more anime stuff mixed in. They've got a whole wall of cat ears, like Nico kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying I could see a sleep shirt in there.
Yeah.
I would pen that contract if anyone's listening.
If anyone at Hot Topic is listening.
If anyone knows anyone who knows anyone, just know I would pen that contract for not much money.
I would sell out. Yeah.
For that I would sell out.
It would be, yeah, it's cool.
For the sleep shirt and Hot Topic I would sell out. I would do
As
it.
long as they print it on a premium tee.
It has to be the nicest t-shirt in there.
Yeah.
I'll take less of a cut if you put it on like a Bella canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a nice Bella canvas 3001 with eco-friendly.
If it's a Gildan, no deal.
No deal.
No deal.
It's $1 million contract. No deal. Mitch, please. Your brother, he's so sick. No deal.
Dumb.
So, I remember a time at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Insane Clown Posse were so influential that they actually started selling Faygo at Hot Topic.
Oh, yeah,
They sold Faygo at Hot Topic. Now, this is the funny part. Faygo is known for being a super inexpensive soda.
Right.
It's a cheap pop. And they were selling it in these little bottles.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, it's not even close to a 2-liter, and it's like a shorter version of like a personal sized.
Okay.
Those kind of a short personal bottles.
Fun-sized.
A fun-sized bottle, and they would sell Faygo.
Yeah.
At Hot Topic, room temperature. They would sell it.
Hot Topic doesn't have like a drinks refrigerator.
They would sell it at the counter, room temp, and keep in mind, this was like 2005.
Yeah.
So inflation, right? This was $5 back then.
Oh,
$5 back then. And my little juggalo ass would go and buy it every time. I'd go to the mall and I'm like, I need a rock and rye, and
That's
go
insane.
fucking buy one. I'd buy a Moon Mist and for $5.
$5 for a small drink.
Yeah, I could have just gotten a fucking like anything else, and well, like our local cheap soda, like
Yeah.
but no, I wanted the
not the
Faygo.
Juggalo soda.
It wouldn't have
Yeah.
been the Juggalo soda. Also, I've never tasted anything that tasted like rock and rye, so that was worth it. But I remember a time at Hot Topic where I started seeing like other things at Hot Topic. Like it was always like Jack Skellington type stuff, and then there was a bunch of like band T-shirts. But I remember I started seeing stuff that didn't seem like it would fit. I go, sorry, am I in a Spencer's? Or am I in a fucking Hot Topic? Because there would be like a, this is also around the time that like Napoleon Dynamite,
Oh, yeah.
came out. So there would be like, T-shirts that said like "Vote for Pedro" on it.
Yeah, like pop culture kind
Pop
of stuff.
culture type stuff.
Yeah.
Memes before memes.
Pre-memes.
Pre-memes.
Yeah.
For the preteens. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This isn't goth. This isn't alt.
This is... Well, Napoleon Dynamite's almost approaching alt, I guess.
It is.
Kind
But
of, yeah.
at the time...
It's not goth.
At the time, it was just a movie.
Yeah.
It was a corny movie at the time, and and it didn't fit
Yeah.
with being alt. And I'm like, what is this? And they started to adapt more and more. Like, no, it's like pop culture. And I didn't like it.
No.
I was like, what is this?
No.
And then you saw a bunch of like Happy Tree Friends,
Yeah.
and you're like, well, I guess it's
Well,
violent, but
yeah,
it's,
I get Happy Tree Friends, yeah.
but it was all very cutesy.
Yeah.
It was all very cutesy, right? And then you start seeing other stuff like that. You go, okay, I guess I could see how this fits, and then it just changes more and more. But
Yeah.
that is the way.
They had to go with the times.
They had to
and
adapt.
times went towards memes, unfortunately.
It's memes and anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I could just have a small section in the back from a
Can
little
I take it?
from a little sleep shirt,
Yeah.
I'll set up a pop-up shop. How about that? I'll go there. I'll set up a pop-up shop.
I'll get a job at the Hot Topic, and I'll just sneak your stuff in.
There you
Yeah.
go. You'd
Pocket the
make
money.
the perfect Hot Topic manager.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can't believe I've never even said that.
Why?
Have you ever seen a Hot Topic manager?
What? I don't know.
Just the
don't think
once?
so. No.
Remember there was that like Nathan Fielder, there was that episode of Nathan For You where he went like somewhere dressed as a Hot Topic manager, which just kind of looks like you're kind of like a... I mean, for men, it's usually just like you look like just like an aged goth, you know? But not really. You just kind of wear like black button-ups and a black tie with a little bit of eyeliner, but your hair is still kind of normal, you know?
Okay,
It's short hair. It's never like swoopy, you know, because of the hairline, which I totally get.
Yeah.
I can't really do the swoopy thing anymore. The hairline is going back.
Yeah. The swoop becomes like a comb over if you're not careful.
Yeah, I never want to get into comb over. I never want to get into comb over territory.
Yeah.
But I'm so close. Like, but I'm always walking that line. It's thrilling. It is just every year. It's exhilarating.
Walking a tightrope across your forehead.
Across the forehead. If I do it too much, if the wind blows, you're going to think, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's 50 years old.
He's 55. Oh, my God.
Wind blows one direction, he's a hot 25. Wind blows the other, retired.
Yeah, he's 52.
Retired with a pension plan.
I wish I thought ahead.
Pension plan.
God, I wish I thought ahead.
Yeah.
If I thought ahead, I would have gained some weight before the hairline started to go.
No.
Yeah. So now the goal is just gaining weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I feel like I don't really. I'm not bald. Let's just say
Let's get that straight.
And also, a lot of people listen to the new album on Spotify when it came out in the first week.
So I'm not a flop, and I'm not bald.
I'm not a bald flop, if that's what you're saying.
I'm not deleted bald flop.
So please don't comment deleted bald flop the next time I promote my shit.
Because I do already have a filter on Instagram that doesn't show those comments to anyone.
Yeah, I've blocked it. Flop, bald, and delete it. Auto block. I was gonna say that as time continues to beat me with a baseball bat right across my forehead.
Yeah.
My boyish teen body
It's accurate. Yeah.
it's not up to snuff to keep up with like the rest of me aging, I fear. So currently I still am very cute.
Yeah.
So let's put that on record. All right. I'm going to start. How about this? I'm going to start posting selfies again.
Oh, please.
You'll all see I'm still working with something here. I'm not just a Tumblr boy of the yonder year, but I'm working with something.
I'm a TikTok boy of
we
this year.
didn't talk about that. I made a TikTok while my brother was...
See? Get that for being old. Mitch made a TikTok.
So many episodes.
In the month we were gone.
I needed something to do. I made a TikTok. Follow it. FLTSND.
Yeah, someone took at Flat Sound.
Well, someone always takes at Flat Sound.
Someone also took Mitch Wallet.
If you have at Flat Sound, I'll just say it right now. I'll give you $100 for it.
Yeah.
I'll give you probably like $150 for it.
Yeah.
I would not go higher than $200 for it because I just don't care that much. But if you want to make a quick $150, hit me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a TikTok, and I think I'm going to start utilizing it. I still don't understand.
You already did start utilizing it.
Well,
you posted what, like
posts? The 3 posts are on it. That's what 2, 3?
3, I think.
Huh? Yeah, I'm killing it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
But it's an excuse to use that. Don't get me sidetracked. I'm still cute. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
My fear, right, is that as time begrudgingly marches forward,
yeah, as it's wont to do.
I'm kind of imagining me at like 36.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Now that's getting
5 short years from now.
That's okay, or half a decade.
Okay.
All right.
Well, actually, it's closer to 4 years. It's almost your birthday.
I'm turning 32 soon. But damn, do I look 29?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so as time marches forward, right?
Yeah.
If I keep this bod, and God forbid, I'm gonna knock on some wood, the hairline takes a dip.
Okay.
Right? If it could.
It could.
It happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I got the testosterone in me. It's one of my worst qualities. If that marches forward, and the hairline starts to go, I fear I'm in pedophile zone there.
Oh God.
Yeah. I can't have the hairline and look like this.
I think you can. I don't know.
No way, dude.
Okay.
No way. I'm imagining it right now. No way. I'd stop making music, probably.
If I'm bald and skinny,
I
won't have both. I've got to have one thing going.
The hair was it, and the hair was the only thing keeping me afloat.
Okay. Yeah.
Without it, I'll show you a filter or something sometime. You'll be, oh no, not with that body. You better drop and give me 10. You little creep. Get the fuck out of here. I did make a TikTok though.
You did. Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But also bad. I mean, all social media is bad.
Well, here's the thing. I think, this is my own opinion, that I've told Mitch already. I think Mitch has been so spoiled by... Yeah,
you have told me that.
Mitch hasn't needed to make a new social media profile in a long time.
Forever.
Right? You had Twitter way before I even did. You had Twitter in like 2015 or something.
2013 I joined
2013,
Twitter.
yeah. And don't have it anymore. You joined
I had Tumblr in
10?
2009.
9. And again, don't have it anymore. And your Instagram's pretty fucking old too.
It's old, yeah.
You can scroll all the way to the bottom and just using like old
filters.
Yeah. Old filters that don't
You can see
anymore.
all my Instagram like phases I went through when I was in my 20s.
The white border phase.
Yeah, scroll down on my Instagram sometime. I'm not one of those fucking little Gen Zers that
That'll
delete all
archive
their
everything.
that'll archive and delete everything and just have like 5 posts. No, I encourage you, go down that cringe fucking fall down that well of cringe, man. Just go and go and go. I've been a pretentious snob my whole life.
Yeah.
Embrace it, see it, taste it, go down.
Yeah, you'll see some real old cat pics. But your Instagram's pretty old as well. So when you got all these platforms, they worked in a much more linear way where people would follow someone they liked, see the content that person followed and like that thing. And, then that grew and grew over a long fucking period of time. Over like a decade, you know, almost. But, and now with TikTok, he goes to... Okay, because I see when Mitch posts, like, something on Instagram, and obviously thousands of people have your notifications on.
Yeah.
So when you post it, it immediately starts...
And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And you're so used to getting hundreds of interactions within, like, the first really short amount of time.
Yeah.
So now when Mitch goes to post TikTok, and then he just waits, and he's like, nothing's happened yet.
Sorry, it seems there's a glitch.
It's broken, I think.
Huh.
It's been 2 minutes, and I've only got 1 like.
Sorry, 2 minutes, 1 like. What is this? People think this app's good? What's so fucking good about this app?
But you don't have a following there yet.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. But my brain doesn't get that.
Yeah.
How about this?
You're so
I get
used
that.
to getting the big dopamine rush.
I
Yeah.
get that. My ego hasn't caught up yet. I understand that that's how it works, but
sure.
I legitimately think something's wrong
Yeah, I know.
when it's been 30 minutes and I've got like 5 likes.
Yeah.
You know, but you're just like, that's most people.
It's
on
most
every platform.
people, yeah.
And I say, and I look at you in the eyes and say, I'm not most people, sweetie.
I'm special.
I wrote. You wrote. Don't forget on your arm.
It's true.
I invented the I Exister Sisters hood. The I Exister Sisterhood.
Don't make this a thing.
I'm really trying.
Don't make this a thing.
To make it a thing.
No.
Please.
No.
The I Exister Sisterhood.
I hate it.
I'm not used to it. And also, okay, but how about this? I don't get TikTok because it's like there's no like no one goes to just a page. No one like you just scroll past things.
It feeds you, yeah.
It feeds you. Yeah. So it's very common to like see something like 2 days later.
Yeah.
It's extremely common.
Yeah.
Whereas whereas Instagram, I'm going to be doing this a lot, by the way. I cannot remember the name of anything.
No.
But whereas Instagram sort of like you see it.
Yeah, the first wave of stuff is usually as soon as it comes up, and then it dwindles. But TikTok is not really, it's not that chronological. It's not that straightforward.
Stuff my friends post. It'll just suggest me stuff my friends posted like a week ago. Yeah. 2 weeks ago. You know?
Yeah. It's much less straightforward. And also it's like, because you're like, but people followed me here, like not as many people obviously, but you posted
hundreds.
about it. And
Hundreds of people followed.
I've got like hundreds of people following me. I'm like, yeah, but like, how much of my home feed is people that I follow? It's not, they'll see it at some point, but it's not going to be at the top of their feed. Now
that's true. Like I'll get like, just when we were talking about this just now, a few seconds ago, I got a TikTok notification that, whoa, someone mentioned me in a comment.
Whoa.
Well, so does nothing for what I was about to say, but I was going to say the likes roll in like consistently slow.
Yeah.
But they keep fucking coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas it just kind of feels like on these other platforms, after a certain amount of time, it's like, all right,
it stopped.
We have new posts now to kind of show people.
Yeah.
It's very odd.
Yeah, well, on Instagram, you'll scroll down and it'll actually see, like, you've seen everything, now here's other stuff.
That's very weird. Yeah, on Instagram by default, it's like, well, that's all we wanted to show you. Here's some suggested stuff when it's not showing you everything.
Yeah.
It's literally just showing you, well, that's enough.
That's everything from the last day or
exactly.
so. Yeah.
But I hadn't seen it all. Exactly.
No.
It's just, it's so strange. But
it doesn't go back further than that, and it doesn't show you everyone that you're following. It's very weird. But TikTok is it's more spread out.
Yeah. Yeah. So I made one.
He made one.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Hurting his ego.
I'm fine.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine.
And the new album did great.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
look at this hairline.
Oh, God.
Yo. Oh,
it's the McDonald's arches over here.
Oh, my God. Check this out.
M for Mitchell. But.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba over here. Fuck.
Jesus.
And for Mitchell, that's so funny.
Thank you.
You're so fucking funny.
I still got it after a 6-week break.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Harmonizing.
You have got one though, and you've been making really pretty stuff on it, because you joined and you're obviously like, I don't want to just be kind of talking to my phone camera doing, like, you know, whatever viral trend is popping.
Yeah, which sucks, because I feel like that okay, I feel like that's not how people grow on TikTok.
Yeah.
You grow, like, TikTok is so good for growth because they're encouraging you to be like, boom, here's a trend, boom, here's a sound, hey, here's what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a hashtag that you can abuse. HP fucking Lenovo something. People are just using it just to get seen, and it works.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think that's kind of it's kind of working the system, and it's a lot of stolen jokes. And I don't get why people are just trying to get like this large following if they have nothing to sell at the end of that. Clout ruins people's brains. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm planning to just use mine for like artsy videos, and maybe some spoken word too.
Because
maybe some poetry.
I dabbled in TikTok last year, and all my stuff was phone videos, but it was just like pretty stuff set to nice music, you know. And you're making much prettier stuff set to music that you're actually like making, which is very very cool. Yeah, you're actually like shooting it on a camera.
Oh yeah, our new
like a manual lens and everything.
Our new Sony, stuff looks just ridiculous on there, you know?
So I don't know, I think you're making very good content, and I think it's just, you know, you don't want to jump on trends obviously, but it's gonna be one of those slow and steady type things, because people who like that content will really enjoy it, you know.
Okay.
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 Sounds fake, but okay.
Are you done?
I think your videos are very pretty.
Thank
That's
you.
all I'm saying.
I think they are too. And I'm excited to make more when I have more time. And it's fun just to kind of sit there and be like, I'm gonna do a TikTok thing today. I even experimented and was just like, I'll post the same video as a reel, and I mostly just want to see like the engagement and the quality of the upload to see if it was as good, you know. And yeah, the reel kept up. Reels confuse me more than TikToks do, because man, it's just a sad version of TikTok.
Yeah,
Just the saddest version of TikTok, man. It's like real bad. It's real rough on the old reel section of Instagram.
It's terrible.
It's just some of the worst content probably on the internet.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like no exaggeration.
It's just bottom of the barrel shit.
It's just pure shit. Yeah.
Not even the good shit.
No.
The worst shit.
The bad shit.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Is a reel. Is any reel is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But I posted it and was just like, well, look at that. It got like more views and more interaction. It's like, yeah, but not by like a great long shot. By some of a long shot. And you have an enormous following on this other platform.
Yeah.
It's also confusing because on Instagram they'll do the thing where it's like people have my posts.
The notifications turned on.
Yeah, they get the notifications turned on my post, but a post is just a post. It's not a video. It's not a reel. It's not a story.
So people won't get notified of the other stuff. Yeah.
Hey, if you're listening right now, just go to Instagram and turn on the notifications for everything.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Please.
Even if they didn't before.
Yeah. Well, no, how about this? if you already get notified for a post, just know that all those things are different. At least turn my stories on. At least give me that.
At least the stories, please.
Please, I'm begging you.
Some of us don't have an Instagram audience anymore.
Yeah, how's that going? Did you get your account back?
No,
You didn't get your account
no,
back.
I didn't get my account back.
And
It's been so fucking long.
You probably won't get your account
No,
back.
I don't think I will. I've tried so many things. I got the phone number of a Russian hacker. Mm-hmm. They didn't follow through, unfortunately. The Russian hacker let me down.
They ghosted you, if I recall.
They didn't ghost me. They were just, like, uncommunicative and bad. And someone else gave me a tip-off and directed me to a meme page who had a secret, what even was it? Signal channel?
Yeah.
Telegram? One of those.
One of those, like,
encrypted ads.
Yeah.
Where I had to go and they could figure out, like, what kind of ban I had, and they were like, okay, when it gets unbanned, you can pay me. And they were like, oh shit, you're on an artificial ban. And I was like, what does that mean? And they're like, for artificially collecting likes or followers. Mm-hmm. And it did tell me that, but I was like, yeah, but obviously that's not true.
Right.
If I was artificially collecting likes and followers, I would have had a lot more than 4,000 followers, which in the grand scheme of things is fucking nothing.
Yeah, it's not that much.
No. But it took me a long time to get those 4,000.
Yeah, and they're organic followers.
They are organic followers, yeah.
And you deserve more followers. You deserve
you.
way more than 4,000, which is why I'm starting to feel a little guilty for buying you those followers.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Shit. And they basically told me, they were like, the support for that particular problem has been gone since during the pandemic and hasn't come back. They are just not answering emails. And I was like, yeah, for sure. So like fucking 5 times a day they report it for me and still nothing happens. And I'm just like, okay, at this point, it's not coming back. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Mm-hmm. So I've started to try and rebuild, which is a big blow to my ego and my work ethic to be posting to basically no one again, because I already did that one time. The account that I just got rid of was a new account.
Yeah,
you know,
it wasn't that old.
It was like 3 years old. You know, I was like, okay, this one's going to focus on photography and art, and it's going to be my only account. I'm going to do this, and I did okay at it. And now I'm starting that again from nothing.
We're all sort of experiencing the same thing currently. There's the TikTok thing for me.
Yeah,
you know, kind of starting from nothing.
Yeah.
You on TikTok, you're starting from nothing. Brooke just started the other Instagram account for her crochet stuff. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks to start from nothing, but it's also a little bit, you know, discouraging, especially if you're like sort of used to having a following. Yeah. But you just got to keep going. This is a good. I know. It's a good experiment for all of us.
This is an experiment that I already did.
I know. Yeah, it's sort of like. You shouldn't be forced to do it right now. Yeah, but you are.
I am. I'm redoing it. Everyone, go follow my new Instagram account if you haven't already. It's at BlossomBillie, BLSSMBILLIE.
Please go do that.
But also, I'm gonna have to fucking make new business cards. Annoying.
Oh my god.
All of my handles everywhere were all the same. It was all Billy Blossom, and now like they deactivated my account. They didn't delete the account. So I can't get the username back. Mm-hmm. So now
it's so annoying.
So now I've got to do the other way around. I'm Blossom Billy.
At least give me the handle back if you're going to just take it away for nothing. That's what sucks so much. I didn't want this to be a social media episode, even though we've been talking about it a lot now. But I feel like Instagram in particular, it must feel weird to like really start building on a platform that's just making bad decision after bad decision. It's probably not going to be around for too much longer, right? Mm-hmm. We saw Poe posting in your Discord about like the new update that they're kind of testing on them in a handful of different accounts. Yeah, and it looks fucking awful.
Oh, of course,
like
it looks
everything
terrible.
Looks like kind of either a TikTok or a story. Even your normal posts have that.
Photo.
A normal photo has those gross gradient borders on them.
And then the caption is like over the photo.
Over the photo.
Ugh.
Oh, it's just the worst fucking thing. This used to be for photos. This whole platform used to be for photos. Oh, what are you going to do?
Real annoying as a photographer.
It's just real bad. It's
real bad. But
nice. That's us, everyone. Hey, thank you so much for listening. What's the time on the thing?
Nearly an hour.
Are we going to get to the last question or no?
I don't know.
We could give them just an extra long episode.
Could do.
We could. It's been a long time.
Maybe we should.
I think we should.
Maybe they deserve that.
I think they deserve an extra long episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Let's take it in turns.
How have you been, by the way? I feel like we haven't talked in not 6, but 2 weeks probably.
Not 6 weeks, obviously. That would be insane.
That'd be insane. But yeah, we haven't really had a it's weird hearing your voice.
Yeah, a good fortnight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright.
Is that a dig at the fact that I've been playing a lot of Fortnite and that's why we haven't been talking?
I'd never dig at that.
Yeah, then why did you say it?
Read the email.
This one's called A Query, but and it goes, "Hey, you both. Recently, did you hear that? My voice cracked a little. Yeah, I went recently. Hey, you both. Recently, I've been pondering something. I am on very good terms with both of me exes, but when I bring them up on conversation, I still say, oh, my ex-girlfriend, or oh, my ex-partner. My query, pun intended, is when do I stop calling them my ex and start calling them my friend? At this point, we've been friends for way longer than the length of the time we dated, but I also think it's very queer to drop in conversation that I'm good friends with my exes, and maybe even a little funny. I listen to the pod when I have nightmares. Jesus.
Projecting.
When I have terrible night terrors.
When I have night terrors.
I listen to the pod when I have migraines. And it's wonderful company. P.S. Billy, I hope you get your Instagram back. And if not, that you don't have a hard time rebuilding it back up. Thanks. This person's name.
Thank you. Funny, I forgot that was tacked on the end there.
I forgot that one had a PS. Yeah. That was super topical.
There's a funny question.
I have a very concise answer, but then we can go off.
I have a concise answer too, but I think they mention it in the question. Is it the same as yours?
That the amount of time that you've been dating, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
My concise answer would be, I call them my friend, obviously, if we sort of
are friendly,
are friends,
if it's true.
If our relationship kind of ended at the romantic aspect of the relationship and we're no longer anything, then I will always refer to them as an ex, and just an ex.
Yeah.
And this is my concise answer. Furthermore,
to elaborate,
I pull out a chart. Just a picture of Nikki.
Chart of all your exes, rated out of 10.
Nikki top, by the way, but I totally forgot what I was going to say after that joke. Something about Nikki.
Sorry, I'm thinking about Nikki top now.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, I got to text Nikki. How you been? Is he in the room? What the fuck was I going to say? This was my concise... Hold on. Oh, I got some concise shit. Yeah, the thing fell.
Oh, my headphone fell out.
Did it?
Hang on.
Oh, God.
Oh,
this is my concise shit. Okay, you back?
I'm back.
There
okay, we should have stopped recording the second question.
Yeah, this is all going downhill.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right. And even after they are my friend, I will always just be like, my friend.
Yeah.
I will only call them my ex if it's topical. If what I'm saying has to do with the fact that we dated or our relationship, I'll call them my ex, because then it would make sense. That's my concise answer.
Yeah, I think it if it makes sense to either the conversation that you're having or potentially if that would be pertinent info to the person you're talking to, if you're interested in them romantically, maybe, because then you don't want to keep being like, my friend, then you're like, and then they find out that you were involved and they're like, why didn't you tell me that you were involved?
Yeah,
but if you're just telling a casual story to a mate, then for sure call them your friend, Yeah,
because it'd be a little bit I mean, this is me, I constantly just my ex. And I don't know why I do it. I should just say my friend. I should do it. I don't think I do it very often.
When we're talking about Nikki in particular? I think you just call her Nikki usually, and people know who that is.
Yeah, but if I'm saying it for the first time and I have to reintroduce the context of that, I don't think I ever just say my friend.
Funny.
I just say my friend with benefits.
Oh.
Yeah. The benefit is that she's a great friend. Huh. She's a nice ass.
Oh. Yeah.
I benefit from that.
Yeah.
I don't. And if she's listening, I'm Nikki, I'm so sorry.
I'm so
we
sorry.
We don't ever do bits like this. And I would really appreciate a call soon. She's in like a long relationship now with a really great man.
Yeah.
A really
just
great
a
guy.
beautiful relationship.
Yeah. I mean, someone who can just absolutely kick my ass. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And should, some may say.
Probably should do it by now. No, but I'm curious. Okay, I agree with what you were saying fully, but isn't it a little bit like it's almost kind of it feels like a game of tug and war in my tug and war war and
Tug
peace.
and Rob.
It feels like a game of tug of war.
Yeah.
In my brain.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, I'm kind of fighting on both sides here. I'm if you're romantically interested in someone, especially for a long time, and you're always like, oh, my friend, especially if you're already dating them. If you're already dating them, and you're like, oh, my friend, but you never say that you two were together romantically, it feels like you're withholding information.
Yeah, like you're obscuring something.
Yeah, you're obscuring something a little bit. But then, if you guys truly only are just friends, then that person can come back and just say, well, we're just friends, and that's actually quite insecure, and it shouldn't even be topical. Yeah, we had a history, who cares? It was the past and stuff, but to never tell them feels like you're withholding information.
Yeah.
Not what they asked, but
Not what they asked.
Still, that's just an interesting kind of a nuanced thing.
Yeah. I will agree with what you said. Like, it largely depends on if they are your friend. I'm not friends with any of my exes now, which is sad. Like, most of them I don't give a shit about.
But you're cool with.
I'm cool with Chris, yeah, for sure. But we don't really like talk.
That's true.
We don't like have a phone call like you and Nikki do.
Yeah,
so
but I mean, we don't like super often anymore. But still, I mean,
Nikki's your friend.
Call Nikki not my friend was like be insanely inaccurate.
Yeah,
and rude.
I want Nikki to be my friend, so she has to be your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't really like talk very more. So it's like it would be inaccurate to say like my friend, but I would say especially if both me and you also we're used to if we're talking about someone that we dated, it's usually a long relationship. We've both pretty much only had long relationships with people, spanning like more than 1 year. So if it's just someone that you literally dated, like you went out with them for like a few months, it didn't work out, you were like, we're friends now, that is hardly pertinent. It's hardly even relevant. Yeah, if that's how you met and then you've just been friends for like years afterwards,
and you've been mostly friends, and then you were only together for a super small amount of time.
Yeah,
I think then it's just a little bit of juicy information at some point.
Yeah,
you could be like, oh yeah, actually we used to date for like a super small amount of time, but it didn't work out, and you'd be like, oh, you and blah 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 dated. Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me everything. Tell me more.
I will agree that it is like kind of a really queer thing to do, to have like your whole friendship circle be your exes.
Yeah, I would agree.
I remember I went to stay with my friend Duam in France one time, and Duam is a bit older than me, probably like 5 or 6 years. So I, in my early 20s, I really looked up to them. I still look up to them.
Where are you going with this?
But I really looked up to them as like not an elder, because they're not that much older than me, but a much more experienced non-binary pansexual person who I really admired, and I thought, and I was like so excited to go stay with them in France and stuff, and I thought it was so fucking funny that literally every person that I met in the town, they were just like, John would just be like, oh yeah, this is my ex-wife, this is my ex-girlfriend, this is my ex-boyfriend, this is my ex-partner, this one's actually, this is the ex-partner of my current partner, but they actually dated my ex-other partner, and it's just like a convoluted web of stuff, and it's French, so that makes it even more gay.
Oh yeah. It's kind of inherently gay if it's French. Yeah.
And I thought that was really cute. And
Cute.
I was very enamored by it.
Yeah, I like it.
Because it's very... Straight people don't usually stay friends with their exes, I think.
It feels a lot less toxic, too, than the normal sort of heteronormative way of dealing with relationships, which is kind of just like, well, it's just kind of like a relationship ends, and then, you know, the two people are just like, there are two sides to every story, sweetie, and then but they're like both awful, you know. Like
they're both bad.
They're both the bad guy, and then they break up. Yeah, that's like how like so many relationships end.
Yeah. But we're not being helpful in answering this question because we're just like, I guess it depends.
What was the actual question? Do they want like Flat Sound merch, or what's going on?
They say, when do they stop calling them their ex and start calling them their friend?
Oh, but then now.
But then they're like, but it's also very queer and maybe a little funny to keep calling them my ex. I say do whatever's funniest in the moment. That's my general rule for all conversation. Is like just do what's funniest. You know?
Yeah, I would. Whoa. Sorry, I almost knocked over the iPad.
Oh my god!
This thing was $300.
Not the iPad. It was $300 for a refurbished on a payment plan.
Oh, this guy! Oh my god, I pretty much exclusively use it to play the podcast intro and then fall asleep to YouTube videos.
It's a GMM machine at this point.
A GMM machine.
Yeah.
My GMM TV. How will I know what Link eats next?
No.
I'd say honestly just continue calling them your exes. I think it's cool.
No.
And it's especially, hey, how about this? The cool thing about it is that you get to brag about being friends with your exes. Like that's so you always just be like, here's my friend and my ex.
Yeah. Call them your ex/friend. That might sound like you're saying my ex-friend, and then that's confusing.
Yeah.
But maybe juicy. No, don't do that.
Maybe it's ripe for the pickings. Siri, is that ripe for the pickings?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She says yes.
Oh, yeah. It's showing me like a really
ripe grape.
Yeah, sort of like GIF. Oh, someone just started doing surgery on it.
That's so stupid. That's so fucking stupid, dude. Are we done?
Pretty much my whole sense of humor is like what will make Billy laugh.
Yeah.
The whole thing. So it's like ruined.
You're very good at it.
I think we could be just about done. Yeah, I would say call them your ex forever if it's cool.
If it's cool.
Yeah, even if it was a small thing. Especially if you want to impress the person. I think it's impressive when you're like, oh, like it's cool. Because so many people are like, oh, I hate my ex. If you just be like, I'm actually cool with mine. Because I'm cool. And I'm level-headed, and I'm not a psycho weirdo like you. Then yeah, I do think it shows maturity to sort of be friends with an ex. Yeah. Not to say that you should be friends with like your weird abusive ex or anything.
No. No.
Sometimes you just got to cut ties.
Yes, of course.
And even then, you should be like, "There's my ex, and we're not friends."
Clarify.
Yeah, and here's why. Twitter thread.
Why someone gotta be either an ex or a friend, huh? Why can't they be both?
Why
can't we be both, Christopher?
I guess because you're both bad at talking. Because you're both great people. Like, let's talk about that. You and Chris are both fantastic people. And have a lot in
very introverted and shy.
And have a lot in common, but you guys are just shy. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, that, just honestly, just if you were just message him and just be like, how have you been, blah blah blah.
Maybe I will.
Yeah,
I'll update you all on how
how
that goes.
I'd like to know how Chris is. If he wasn't so introverted, I would hit him up.
Whoa.
But I know he'd be like, I don't know, crikey. Yeah.
You think he's Australian?
He's not Australian.
He's from Yorkshire.
Is that like near Sydney? Oh, Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Oh, you've always said.
It's New Zealand. Yeah.
Yes.
Like the Shire.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings shit.
Oh, Yorkshire.
Gotcha.
I thought you were always just saying Melbourne.
Oh.
Yeah. Hit up Chris. I'm sure he's fine.
Okay.
I'm sure he would love to talk to you.
Everyone hit up their exes this week. How about
Everyone-
that? Mercury retrograde is over. It'll be fine.
Yeah, just hit up your ex this week. By the time.
Yeah. Only your good ones. Only your good ones.
Yeah,
Let's clarify that. Only your good ones.
If you don't have a good ex, you're fine.
Then don't do it.
You're free to go.
Yeah.
If you have an ex, that's fine. Hey, especially if you were kind of like the dickling in the relationship, hit them up. Maybe they don't want to hear from you.
Maybe they don't. Maybe don't hear
We're assuming all of our listeners are good.
And we know that not to be true.
And I'm not even good.
We see some of the emails you people send us. We see some of the emails
filthy
you send
to
us.
me.
Some of you are terrible.
You're over there smoking cigarettes.
You're a cockroach to me.
Having sex.
Ew.
And
I'd never do either of those things.
and reading about,
Especially not at once.
especially not one after the other. I miss me having sex and enjoying a cigarette. You ever done that? Had sex and then in the bed lit up a cigarette?
Yeah.
Me too.
It's disgusting.
It's so gross.
It's disgusting and
I didn't
so
like
dangerous,
it. I didn't
too.
like it at the time.
No, but you
you're
see
just-
people do it in a movie.
You're just young and you just had sex.
Just cuddle and put on a GMM and go to sleep
Just
like a
go to
normal person.
You got breakfast to make tomorrow, man. Like what are you doing? Smoking a cigarette in bed.
Ew.
I'm all sleepy. My ears are ringing, which happens after like every time. It's like hanging out of my mouth. What was I thinking? I wanted to look cool. For what? The person I already fucked? Like, dude, they already want to fuck you. You don't have to look cool after.
Won that battle.
You've
Yeah.
already
what the fuck?
won.
Yeah.
God damn it. This has been All the Space in Between. My name's Mitch.
My name is Billy. Thank you for listening to this episode. I hope someone listens to this episode. I hope in the 6 weeks we were gone that
Lost
everyone
every
didn't.
fan.
Everyone just like found something else, you know.
I hope people are very excited that the show's back.
I hope so.
Because I'm excited the show's back.
Let us know if you're excited. I'd like to know.
Hit me up on Instagram and or TikTok, if you're excited if the show's back. Flat Sound on Instagram, FLTSND. It's just Flat Sound with the vowels removed.
Yeah.
FLTSND on TikTok. And if you have at TikTok on,
if you are at TikTok, please can I be verified and maybe get me that handle?
I would like the handle. If you are at Flat Sound on TikTok, want to make a cool 150, hit me up.
Yeah.
I will actually pay you. I don't know. I'll go up to 200 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do 200 for it.
Oh my god.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
A plug for you.
Oh, a plug for me. Oh, for my Instagram?
Yeah, do it for your Instagram.
It's BLSSM Blossom Billy.
Blossom Billy. Follow us both on everything because we're trying to build.
And I'm posting a lot more. I'm doing a lot better at post because admittedly I was shit at it before. So
and
there will be good incentive. You'll see some pretty pictures from me.
I'm also right back to just like posting on Instagram, just like posting just like pictures of fucking leaves again and stuff. Lamps and leaves, my two favorite things.
Fuck yeah.
Lamps, leaves, and animals. And I'm going to. This is going to be me working on myself. How about this? I'm going to dip my toe back into selfies.
Yeah.
I already said that. Probably not on the main feed. Unless it's like
keep an eye on the stories, everyone.
Keep an eye out for the stories, maybe a phone selfie, but never, it has to be in the mirror. I'll probably just use my new camera.
Yeah.
And do I don't know. I'll do something. But follow us. Hey, if you have a question you want us both to answer, we do have an email that you can reach out to because we love new questions and all of our questions are old now. So, so please send us an email if you have a pickle about anything, relationships or art. Just want to hear us talk about our hatred for social media even more, especially if you feel the same way. You can send us our email. Or you can send us an email. Our email is allthespaceinbetween@gmail.com. And also you can listen, well, if you like the episode, how about that? Tell a friend about it. They might also like the episode. You've got good taste. Yeah.
Your friends trust you. You're a tastemaker.
You got a cool haircut.
You're known as that in the friendship circle. Yeah. The guy who recommends good podcasts.
Yeah, start a trend.
That could be you. Recommend us.
Yeah.
We are on an Apple Podcast. We're on Spotify. We're basically everywhere you find a podcast. We also have a website that has got every episode we've ever done on it, plus every link you could ever want, and it is
allthespaceinbetween.com. Give me a high five.
Woo!
Boom, on one episode down for season 2, baby. Let's
Fuck yeah, season
go.
2, let's
Talk
go.
to you guys next time. New episodes every Monday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.